Tbaj.
Bye, guys. I know.
Now you official as well.
Yeah, I would say I am on my end, but we haven't discussed it.
So you are his girlfriend.
This is my #1 guy right now.
You are his girlfriend.
He will answer that in his own time.
Adekunle, is she your girlfriend? Are you her boyfriend?
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I know you guys are as surprised as I am, right? Yes. Okay, so tonight's eviction got everybody by surprise. I'm talking about eviction of Frood. Yes, Frood's eviction truly got me by surprise. Well, I would say I'm not too surprised, yes, because I feel it's just time for Frood to go home, you know, and see his lovely daughter and wife. They really do need him. Okay, so I'll be running you through the eviction, everything that happened, you know, tonight. I'm during the live eviction, the 5th live eviction show. Should I say, okay, the 4th officially, because of course we all know that the first week was all fake, it was not real, yes, and the second week eviction started proper. So tonight makes it the 4th time they're evicting people from, you know, the Big Brother All-Star Mansion. All right, so let's start first and foremost how the whole process went. Big Brother started by asking Soma, or by congratulating Soma for being the head of the house for, you know, this week and or for last week rather, and asked him, you know, that is he official with Angel now, because of course we all know on Saturday Angel was really drunk and was professing love to Soma. So if guys are asking, are they official? And of course Soma said yes, and you know, you could see that sheepish smile on Angel's face, like she was blushing. But my question is this real? Because we all, if you could recall, during the first week and the second week in the show, you know, Soma was telling everybody that cares to know that, you know, that he has a girlfriend outside the house and they have something serious going. And Angel too have said that she has a man outside the house. So the question is, are these two deceiving each other? Well, it's not for me to answer. You know, this game is real. We all saw what happened in Baby Titans. With 4 years of relationship, Kosi still went on to play a game and she won. So hey, all this relationship, there's something serious outside. The game has to continue. The show just has to move on. So these two, whatever you have outside, please just keep it pending. Give us a show of our life. But so far, I love what I'm seeing, you know, between these two people. They make it look real, even though they have a lot of issues most times. But hey, it's a game, so let them keep playing. All right, so moving from, or still on Angel's matter, we all knew that last week was something else between Angel and Benita that happens to be best of friends. Yes, when Benita decided, you know, to root or to gather votes for Cross to be pardoned instead of Angel that the whole house wanted to pardon last week, and Angel didn't find that funny, and Angel had gone ahead to say Benita did that because of our boy Adekunle, and Ebuka went ahead to scatter the table, asking Angel what he meant by that. And I love the fact that Angel was not a coward. You know, she owned up and said yes, she said it because of what Benita did, and she felt that was not really nice, you know, and that she's not going to hold back on her words. Yeah, that she called Adekunle Benita's boy. Wow. I don't know what it's going to pull this week, but I just pray this week goes on fine. Hey, because the violence that I'm perceiving in this house that will happen this weekend, hey, it's only God that can, even Big Brother cannot help it, the way I'm seeing things. All right, so speaking on Benita's case, because of the boy issue, so Ebuka had gone ahead to ask, okay, Benita, you are Adekunle, you're an item now, and Benita was giving us blah blah blah. See, this was a straight question that Ebuka asked, so I don't expect her to blab or beat around the bush. It's a matter of yes or no. But instead, Benita was just saying, you should leave Adekunle to answer the question. And see, you know, you guys are very sensitive also. I love the fact that when Ebuka asked Adekunle, Adekunle did not even say anything. He just gave us this thumbs up. I was like, What's this thumbs up about? What are they talking about? And Benita's answer kept me worried. Like, they've not talked about it. So what have you guys been doing all this while? The kissing under the duvet, or the blah blah blah, the shenanigans you guys have been doing beneath the shade. So what are those ones? So you've not defined whatever it is you're having. But I thought I had Adekunle saying one time that he's going to be the father of Benita's children. Like, I don't understand. This housemates, what are you guys doing? I refuse to be confused though. Please, away from Benita and Adekunle. Okay, so Benita also mentioned that Adekunle is his number one man. So that keeps me asking question like, okay, so where is Sheyi and Ike in your life? Just say Adekunle is my boyfriend, or we are having something. Or maybe because they've not really defined it. Adekunle has said, okay, you know what, we'll be my girlfriend, I want to spend my life with you, and blah 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 blah. I beg you, these two, they just want to come and chop Shippa's money outside the house. I don't think it's going to work anyways, because whatever it is that brought them together, I might end up scattering them. I'm not saying this was scatter, it might end up. Please don't quote me wrongly. Let's move away from that. So Ebuka started asking questions, especially he threw his questions to the four biggie guests, of course, as they call them, talking about Mashallah, Kim Opera, we're talking about Prince, and of course Lucy. So of all the questions that Ebuka asked, I think I found Prince's question more fascinating, because Ebuka had gone ahead to ask him that what does he think about Tbaj and Neo's relationship, and because of the issue that once happened between Tbaj and Prince. So Prince had to be matured, with answering the question, and I like the way he answered it. He said they are both adults, so whatever it is happening between them, they both want it, and they understand it clearly. I think that was a smart one anyways. Because they come and put Prince in a fix. I beg you. And you could see Tbaj smiling sheepishly. I was like, what's this? No. Even though I felt she was embarrassed, but she was just giving that, smiley face, but Neo wasn't having it at all. Okay, so after that, we went in straight to the eviction. See, the eviction was sweet me die, because for a long time I've been wanting Tbaj to leave the house. Like, I don't just know why. The lady is just a pain in so many people's neck. You go to the internet, they're talking about her here and there, and I just felt it was time for her to leave. Last week it was a very slim chance between herself and Kidwaya, but I knew this week wasn't going to pass by between Tbaj, Ike. I was even thinking of Ike, Sheyi. I didn't even think of Frood in any light, even though I knew Frood needed to be home, but I felt like he had a lot of fan base. I would have kept him in the house, for a very long period of time, but probably his fan base felt it was time for him to go and say hello to his little cute baby girl and the wife. You know how much a woman needs a man beside her when she just put to bed, not for anything, but for just that moral support and for that bonding, so she can actually carry on well before this potential stuff will go and set in. You know how it is, right? So Frood, I think it's the right time for Frood to go home. So let's go to the eviction. Ebuka actually mentioned that there won't be any jury for tonight, and I was screaming for joy, like, hey, thank God, because the only jury that made sense were the ones that came last week. And there was not much fears about it because they did the right thing. But I felt people didn't never expect Kidwaya to leave. Probably that's the reason why they had to scrap the jury, or maybe they're going to come back next week. We don't really know. But for tonight, there was no jury at all. All right, so they went straight and told us that, hey, they have the names, put together by Deloitte, and they went ahead to mention the first housemate to believe in the house, and it was Tbaj. Hey, I knew the street of internet was screaming for joy, like, Tbaj, it's time for you to leave. It's time for you to leave. It's just time for you to go home. And I love how Ebuka asked her questions on stage, like, calling our attention back to when they had their own, show, and she was saying she never fancied, Neo. We knew Neo was into V then. But saying, Neo is not my spec, I never really fancy him, and blah blah blah. So we kind of asked what changed. Well, she said she got to know Neo personally in the house and feels Neo is a sweet boy and blah 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 blah. Hey, my joy is Tbaj, you'll be watching Elebaye from your screen back at home. How does that feel, madam? Yes. So away from that, the next one was it was announced that it's going to be another eviction, and I knew that, hey, this second one is going to really choke people. And to me, it choked me because I wasn't expecting Frood to go home at all. So Frood was the last person to be called upon to leave the house, and you could see the shock on Mercy's face. All right, guys, that's all the gist I have for you on this particular episode of Moment with Esther Toluwane. Please, I beg you in God's name, if you're watching up until now and you haven't subscribed to my channel, you're not doing me right, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also drop me your comments in the comment section below. What do you think? Do you think the eviction for tonight was well deserved? What do you think Mercy's game is going to be right now that Frood is out of the school? We knew how Frood and Mercy were close, even though Mercy is beginning to pitch her tent with white money as we speak. Strategies are changing. Everybody's washing their bottles, as in re-strategizing. I need to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Until I see you on another video shortly, don't forget to take care of yourself, and please subscribe to my channel and like this video. I love you. Bye bye.